So guys, KULR stock is getting cooler and cooler, I guess, because we're starting to see it recover, but also break pattern towards what could be a potential uptrend. KULR stock is a thermal battery management company. You can see, let's go over, I actually had a title here for viral video for KULR. A lot of the viral video formulas would be me telling you it's going to hit $6 a share, me telling you that it's going to outpace Tesla's growth in 2025, or there's a secret weapon for KULR's massive gains, which there actually is a little bit of a secret weapon. I will share that. But the other things, yeah, not so sure about that. KULR stock isn't just doubling, it's rewriting the playbook for clean energy innovation. The best part, Wall Street hasn't caught up yet. That's what we see here with this ChatGPT. See, thermal management for batteries, clean energy applications. That's awesome. What new contracts do they have? But we've been covering KULR stock really since I think right around here, right around $1 a share, before it continued to $5.60. And then we see it sell off. And rather than continue this bear pattern down, it's starting to knock on the door of this previous SMA. So right now I'm in California. I'm going to be traveling very soon. I plan to do some traveling in the next week. We're working on this rental right now that I'm helping out. I want to get my parents situated with something where I'm got to finish installing a new kitchen and some trim and things like that. And I actually paid someone to do it, but I have to go through some of those things in the next week. So I don't know how many more updates we'll have KULR this week, because I'm also changing some of the direction of the channel over to some of the AI, some of the quantum and space tech. It is something we'll cover, but I just want to let you guys know that. So this is going to be one of the last updates for a while. So KULR stock is on this continued uptrend. You can see from 35 cents, it's been continuing up. It's been holding this level, and if it breaks above, the next high could be 160% increase or more. If it continues to make higher highs, then the next increase could be over 100% return. Now, what is likely to happen, what we see it at right now, is that it could get continually rejected here from this moving average. But if it breaks above, then we could see continued bullish momentum. So we're going to stay tuned, see what happens. It's definitely one that we'll want to keep a close eye on. But they have some things that are working against them, some things that are working for them. One of the things that is working for them that might end up working against them is this SpaceX. Oh, well, look at that. Our videos are there on KULR stock. That's cool. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you all. We just crushed 10,000 subscribers, so that's great. KULR signed service agreement to launch KULR One space battery on SpaceX rideshare mission scheduled for 2026. This mission represents a pivotal milestone for KULR's ongoing commitment to developing safer and higher performing battery systems tailored for space applications for a space battery market that is expected to grow from around 3.9 billion to around 6.35 billion by 2030. So they're in a market that's good. You can see they're working with NASA, they're working with Department of Transportation and Lockheed Martin. You can also see some of the companies. You got LG, Samsung, and Molicel. So they're working with those companies on batteries. On top of that, so that's a big deal. One of the things why this could be good, but why it could also work against them, SpaceX partnership is what a lot of investors see. A lot of retail investors, they see this and they say, they're partnered with SpaceX. Yay. But guys, the other thing is it's actually that they're paying SpaceX to get this rideshare mission. So they're paying, I don't know what it is, maybe $2 million or what have you, to launch these batteries into space. So they are paying SpaceX while it's a service agreement, not a partnership agreement. So just keep that in mind. There's a lot of articles out there that say partnership. So you just got to carefully go to the source here on KULR's website and understand the actual significance of it. It's a little different than a partnership. So that's something to consider. Now, when we look at some of their news recently, they are working in nuclear reactors. This one, it's a carbon fiber cathode license. So they work on materials made of carbon fiber that are supposed to withstand extreme temperatures and be able to conduct heat efficiently, which makes sense if you're working in the space industry or anything like that. But here's where KULR stock is also going to be out into different industries, is this collaboration for vibration reduction tech. They have an Army, U.S. Army contract. And then they also have a Navy contract for something a little bit unrelated. So just keep that in mind. They're working with the U.S. military. This is a contract that is aimed to reduce all of the massive amount of vibration that happens with different things like the Apache helicopter or the Black Hawk helicopter or other things. Even they're working in the drone space with a company called Para-Zero to basically make it so that these aerial aircrafts are so much more efficient and that they can fly really long time periods without having as much maintenance. Because if you guys seen some of those videos where an aircraft is vibrating and you see like the bolts like undoing themselves very quickly because of the vibrations, that's definitely a real thing. And so they're kind of solving that problem by developing some forward-thinking software that is able to reduce that expenditure of energy. So it'll make a lot of these vehicles more, a lot of these aerial vehicles more efficient. Now, on top of that, we have this Bitcoin purchase. Now, if you guys have been following the channel, you know we've been covering this a little bit. So I'm just gonna, breeze over it really quickly. They bought $42 million worth of Bitcoin, and they also have 90% of their surplus cash reserves held in Bitcoin. How does that move? Well, if we go back over to Bitcoin and we just take a look, not looking at, okay, so there's some other companies, MSTR stock, so MicroStrategy stock, purchased Bitcoin. That's one of their big things. That's why people buy that stock, because it's more or less correlated with Bitcoin. Tesla stock purchases Bitcoin as well. There's a lot of companies starting to do it. And one of them here is KULR stock. They have an average purchase price of 98,393. And the current price is 103,000. So basically, we could basically take that 98,500 divided by 103.5, and that would be 5% increase. So again, 42 million, 5%, 1%, 42 million would be 420,000 times 5 would be, what is that? 2 million plus 2 million basically plus another million. So 3 million. Yep. Is that right? 3 million. Is that right? No, 2.2 million. No, 2.1 million. They made an extra $2.1 million, really more than what they made in total in their revenue. When you look at their financials over the past year, they doubled their revenue by simply buying Bitcoin. So it's a very crazy thing to see, and it's going to keep happening with a lot of companies. When you look at their products, I would encourage you guys to take a look at their website, thermal capacitors, cell checks. There's a lot of great technology there, and they're in Texas, right around some of the prominent space companies there as well. So again, when we look at KULR stock, it's at a critical point. To see it continue up would mean it would have to bounce here. We kind of map this out around a $3 or $2.70 range that it has to break above for it to be bullish. And if it does, and it continues to keep this trend, we could see potentially 100% increase, but there will be a lot of volatility. It's not financial advice, guys. I would encourage you to do your own due diligence. And simply, I'm here to help you guys learn how to trade and invest. So guys, maybe it makes a difference that you're able to capitalize on some of these opportunities that we share on the channel. Maybe that means that you can work a little bit less, make a little bit more, or you can put your money to work, and rather than saving money, you can put it into assets and be able to turn it into bigger incomes that can support your lifestyle or support your family or what your goals are in life. And that's one of the things I encourage you guys to do. Set a goal. If you consistently work towards it, there's no way that you will not come close or at least achieve the goal. And I think that a lot of people think that because they haven't achieved their goal right away, especially in today's TikTok age or the things where people get these quick hits of dopamine right away, and they think that they want to get their results right away, just realize that when you're consistently working towards the goal, you might think it's not working, but it's definitely working. Whether it doesn't, the results aren't working, it's still working on you to become the person you need to be to hit the milestones and get to the place that you want to be. And so just consistently work towards it, and I would encourage you guys to do so. Also, guys, if you'd like to watch me trade live, if you'd like to be in our live sessions every day at Market Open, it's the second link down below to watch me trade live, kind of see how we enter the markets in the morning. And that's that second link down below, StockMate. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate you all. If I earned your thumbs up, hit that like button. Do consider subscribing. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.